Hi, I'm James Silva. I'm from Hamilton, New Jersey. 3 fun facts about me are I can clap with one hand, I work for the Rowan's orientation staff, and I am transgender. Part of being trans is that you have to, you don't have to, but more often than not you take hormone replacement therapy, and we call it HRT. And since I am female to male, I take testosterone, so I'm gonna do my T-shot for you guys. Cool. The challenges I face on the day-to-day basis of being trans, I feel a lot are people thinking that I'm a political stance. I'm a person as much as you, as much as the person sitting next to you, as much as your grandmother. Honestly, I have emotions, feelings, thoughts, opinions. Like, I'm a person, and a lot of time when people who aren't in the community talk about queer people, they don't often put a face to them. They think of them as like just an idea, and it's really hard for me to be like, hey, like I am this idea that you have debates about in your classes. Like, I'm more than a debate topic, and a lot of people don't realize that. So fun things in my life are I really like to sing. As I've been going through my medical transition, it's been getting harder and harder to sing, but I still really enjoy singing. I really like, I like to knit, I like to crochet. I'm really boring. I like to read. I've recently got into writing poetry, so that's really cool. And then I also run a club on campus. It's called True Colors. We are an LGBTQIA safer space for anyone who needs it, and you don't have to be in the community. So I really like that. I really like the people that I meet and get to work with a lot. And I really like just helping people like educate themselves on like whether it's about, like trans things or like just health things. And I just really like to help people and stuff like that. So my biggest trans related pet peeve is when I will tell someone more than once about like my name or my pronouns, and then they think that they've earned the right to like misgender me or call me by my birth name, which is, if you're that person, you're the ugliest person on the inside where it matters. I want you to know that. No one likes ugly people, so fix that. The weirdest thing I've ever experienced trans-wise, I would have to say, is when I'll tell someone that I'm trans and be like, hey, I'm trans, and then them ask like, which way? So you could either be female to male, so you are assigned female at birth, and then you are going to be a boy, or you are assigned male at birth, and then you're going to be a girl. So I think it's weird because like I feel like I've never really been girly, and not that you don't have to be girly to be a girl, but you don't have to be like anything to be whatever. But like I'll be like, hey, I'm James, I'm trans, and then people are like, which way? And I was like, well, I'm gonna be a boy. I thought that was a little obvious, but do you, man? No judgment. Don't be afraid to ask the appropriate questions. If you have a question, put yourself in the person's shoes. Like, how would you feel if someone started asking you about your genitalia? It's a little weird. It's really uncomfortable to just have random people ask you about that. But don't shelter yourself, really. If the more you dig into something, the more you might find out about yourself, and that sounds really scary to like think that you're confident in who you are, and then you're like digging deep and you're like, whoa, this is touching home. But don't be afraid for that to happen, because in the long run, you deserve to be happy as much as I deserve to be happy, as much as your dog deserves to be happy. So just don't be afraid to learn about other things, but also don't be afraid to learn about yourself. So yeah. It's like a sandwich bag of needles.